Welcome to 12T Health. I'm Dr. Derek De Silva. It's a situation that happens all too often. Seniors who end up neglected and isolated. What's the solution? Well, it's socialization. Here with us to explain is Keith Grady. He's the Executive Director of Applewood Retirement Community in Freehold, and he's joined by resident Rosalie Crociata. Thank you so much for joining us. Pleasure to have you here. So, what are the mental health benefits of senior socialization?
Well, socialization really engages a person on many levels. A lot of times a resident will be isolated from companionship, from fitness exercises, from emotional stimulation, intellectual stimulation, as well as proper nutrition. So these are some of the benefits that could happen if they engage in a social program, keeping them connected with peers or friends, again, to try to keep them connected.
You know, the data that I have read on this is that it is actually could be one of the risk factors for dementia, for heart disease, because if you think about it, if there's no interaction, Rosalie, right? I mean,
Yes.
if there's no interaction, you're sitting by yourself. I mean, tell me a little bit about the program and how what are you doing and how you enjoy it.
Well, here in Applewood, we have a tremendous number of activities, and we tap into a person's previous talents, whatever they were, education being one of them, because I was an educator for 25 years, and it's making contact with the children. But besides that, we encourage people who are musically inclined to be part of a chorus that we put together by the residents. Orchestra, if we played instruments as younger children, we're involved in that. We have college courses that keep us going. So it's a matter of interchange with people, the sociability that keeps us going on and on. It makes life very much worthwhile.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Keith, I would imagine that this interaction, this socialization becomes a very important piece of people's well-being for you.
Well, it is. And I know one of the programs we developed actually looks at wellness as a whole, looking at a physical fitness perspective, intellectual, emotional.
That's phenomenal.
And from a nutritional standpoint as well, keeping a person engaged.
Well, thank you so much for joining. Keep up the good work.
Thank
and thanks
you.
for sharing all this with us. And here's a look at what's coming up tomorrow. And remember, you can catch 12T Health every Saturday and Sunday at 15 minutes past the hour, starting at 6 a.m. Once again, thank you so much for joining us here today. Here's a look at this week's Community Health Calendar.